Hey guys, this is Corey Green. This is week one of our Objective-C programming class. I'm here to talk to you about week one's project, and it was very simplistic for me. It just gave some basic key concepts for programming: if, else if, and else statements, as well as implementation of variables and Boolean logic and loops and that sort of thing. So basically what I did for my week one project was give a scenario of a day in the life of me, basically. And I chose to start it off with me feeding my dogs and cats and my dog Trouble needing his pills, and basically using if statements to decide whether or not I have enough pills for him for the remainder of the week, or if I needed to actually go out and get more. In this section right here, it basically I talk about my wife and I going through our finances to see if we can go on a cruise, and as you can see here, amount of money we have, that variable is actually a floating value, or a float value I should say. And she asked me to round off the cents, so I translate it into an integer, and that essentially rounds off this value right here. So, and then down here we have some Boolean logic. Basically, it's a compound if statement. So, if my vote equals yes, essentially she's asking me if I actually do want to go there, and the amount of money that we have is greater than $3,500, then yeah, let's go, essentially. And down here, I've got a pretty good compound if statement right here. So if my vote equals no, or amount of money we have is less than or equal to $3,000, and money we have is greater than $2,500, it wasn't my first vote, but let's go to the Caribbean, is basically what I'm saying there. And then if you scroll down here, I'm using a for loop to cycle through my cat meowing. Basically, every night he brings toys to our room and meows uncontrollably at the same time. And then I do that 5 times, cycles through the for loop, and then I use a while loop to basically retort and tell him to shut up. So that's a rundown on my code so far. I have a nested for loop that wasn't really implemented in the story, but it just shows that I can, I do know what it is and I know how to use it. It's just it didn't really pertain to my story that I was trying to tell. So that goes for what did I do for my project. How am I grasping Objective-C? I like Objective-C quite a bit. It might just be the way that things are implemented. The IDE itself is very intuitive. I like that quite a bit. I think I'm going to have problems going into objects just because they're a little bit more complex than C++ or JavaScript. But I think in that aspect, it'll come with time. And I think that's one more thing I'll need clarification on, but that's this upcoming week. As far as this previous week, I don't really have anything that I need clarification on. It was all pretty self-evident, so I actually feel really confident from here on out going into it. What I think I could have done better on this was trying to figure something out for my nested loop, how that would be better implemented in my story. Really, I think the best way that nested loops are going to get used is to draw up tables and fill in lists of sorts. And right now, I don't have a need for it in my story. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'm having a blast so far. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye.